Welcome back, everybody. Today we're looking at this thing, the Jiabaile 3601 off-road car. It's kind of the same, but also not the same as the blue one we had in a recent video. This was sent to me from Banggood for review. This I bought with my own money. So yeah, this is a 1/36 scale little off-road car. Looks like a crawler, so I'm going to treat it as a crawler, but we'll see if it actually does crawl things. Let's quickly go over it. It's the same chassis as the 3602 monster truck. So you got nice, sturdy, thick metal chassis rails, full 4-link suspension. Geometry feels pretty good. Proper drive shafts, nice straight axles. It's got a servo and axle, and it's got the tiniest little motor in there. It's so cute. And charging is done via USB-C right there. That's also where you find the on-off button. It has decent enough tires. The wheels are actually metal, including the spares. That's a fully functional metal wheel with rubber tires. Cool. It has lights in the front, lights in the rear. And the reason I didn't unbox this thing is that in the box, you've seen cars unboxed before. Sometimes it's interesting. This, not that exciting. It comes with a car. It comes with the same radio as you get with a 1/43 drift cars. And the 3602, of course. It has lights on and off. It has hazards for some reason. And it has a speed setting with 3 speeds. And that's pretty much it. And throttle trim. The radio feels really good in hand. Throttle feels nice. Wheel feels nice. It's got a nice foam wheel. And this thing is roughly $50 with shipping from Banggood at the moment. And in the description below, I think there's a coupon code you can use on Banggood, which will cut even more off the price. So if you're looking at sub $50 for something like this, that's pretty awesome. It's got a nice hard body. It's fully proportional, both steering and throttle, so little or a lot. Let's quickly go over the speeds, because that's kind of one of the most interesting things on the radio. Green light, if you can see it, it's in there somewhere, is the low speed, so that's that. And orange yellow is medium, which is a fair bit quicker, and then the red, which is turbo or warp or something. And that's actually pretty quick for such a tiny rig. And the funny thing is, it does something that the monster truck didn't do. It does wheelies, kinda. Yeah, it does wheelies. Let's just say that. So let's go outside, run it, see how it runs. It doesn't say it's a crawler, so we're going to do some off-roading, but I mean, we're going to do some crawling. I printed all this Crawlagon stuff, which is stuff you buy on Cults 3D or on the Crawlagon website, and print. I scaled it down to 75% because I made it for these tiny ones. Speaking of tiny, this is supposed to be a 1/36. So is the monster truck. Does that look like the same scale? I feel like that's smaller. I feel like that's kind of the same scale almost as the LDARC X43. Really nice rig as well. These feel more the same scale. And then you have the Orlandoo Hunter, which is a whole different ball game. Kit, all kinds of upgrades, very nice builds. That's a 1/35. That feels so one off. Yeah, maybe it's a 36th. I don't feel like these two are. Well, that isn't. I feel like that's more like a 40 to 43 somewhere. Anyways, scale rant over. Scale is arbitrary, we all know that. There are many examples of that, so instead of thinking too much about how scale in RC is just a big mess, let's go outside and run it, and also run it on the Crawlagon stuff, and around the house probably. I'm pretty sure it's more of an indoor little RC than an outdoor, but we're going to do both, because it's fun. RCs are fun, so let's do it to it. So in the back here, you see just the top of a little yellowish, well, it's not yellowish, it's yellow Jeep looking thing. See if we can crawl it out of here. It's not called a crawler. Jiabaile calls it an RC off-road car. It has four-wheel drive. It's well built. I've done that both inside and outdoors, and it still works great. I haven't broken anything, and that's not for lack of trying. Well, I haven't tried to break it, but I mean, I ran it pretty hard. If that hadn't slid apart, I reckon we would have gotten it. Speed. Anyways, high center. Or it's the same. This little $50 car, and down low there's a link to it, and also a link to coupon, which I imagine makes it even a little bit cheaper. And I'm kind of thinking it's a no-brainer. It's a fully functional, fully proportional, well-built little RC car, and it can crawl, even though it doesn't say it's a crawler. Oh, I brought some stuff back in from outdoors. Works well. It's actually pretty quick. You can do tiny little wheelies, which that's fun. Not something you would normally see in a crawler. Well built, cheap, fun, can crawl. It's not going to be an awesome trail rig because it's not that fast, but it's fast for its size. I haven't had any real issues. The only issue I've had with this thing is the motor here. The tiny little motor kind of slips back when it's really under torque. When I try to torque my way through stuff and I get it really stuck, that can slide back a little bit. I did take a screwdriver and screw it further in so it sits a bit tighter. I haven't had the issue since, so maybe that's the whole thing. It just wasn't screwed all the way in. Other than that, it has worked really well, and actually it's kind of impressed me. $50 and it can crawl and it can actually get up stuff. I mean, it's top heavy, so it would be nice to have some extra weight down low to sort of counteract some of that weight from the heavy hard body. But overall, as long as you don't see it as a hardcore comp crawler, which it definitely is not, it's a fun little thing. You can use it indoors, bring it to your work, bring it on a trip. I'm going on a trip tomorrow for a couple of weeks to Spain, and I kind of need to have an RC car or two or maybe three with me, but I can't really bring a 10th scale or an 18th scale or anything large. Maybe 24th, that's kind of pushing it, but I'm going to bring this because I mean, I could put that in my pocket. I could probably even fit the radio in my pocket if I really wanted to. So for that, just to have something to crawl at your work, at home, in your car, I mean, possibilities are kind of endless when they're this tiny and this cheap and work really well. So I recommend getting one. Link down below, as I said. And yeah, it actually surprised me for such a cheap little thing to actually work as well as it does. It's not bad at all. Jiabaile's got something going, and it's good. So thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, ring the bell, comment, and just have fun with your little Jiabaile when it arrives. Or this one. This looks better. I kind of think this is more fun. So thanks for watching again, and see you next time.